Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for the day. I hope you're doing well. So here we go for the general astrology reading for tropical. If you are Asia Pacific, then I will do Vedic as well. It's showing still though, same for both signs, Vedic and tropical, is Sun in Aquarius and the Moon in Aries. So Aries moon is very powerful emotions that can lead to anger, or it's the warrior, so the emotional warrior. So there could be anger. There's also Aries rising energy right now. The moon is squared to what looks like Saturn, or actually no, the moon is squared to Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is the energy of destruction. So it's when you break down something, like you're remodeling your kitchen. You take down all the cupboards and you put in new ones, or you rip out the flooring and you put in a new flooring. So it's a destructive energy, but it's about rebuilding. It's not just destruction and that's it. It's a rebuild. So whatever you feel very emotional about or passionate about, there's a tension here about a square, which is a tension because there's a need for a transformation or a rebuild. And that has to do with your reputation for your achievements, so work. It could also mean that there's a need to buckle down. Aries is usually extremely hardworking, so this energy is very forceful, but it could also be a need to show that people that you can be very methodical and straightforward with people without being destructive. So without having a short temper and flying off the handle. So there can be a change, a fundamental change in your career or reputation, changing how you, if you lash out at people. I know that can happen, especially when it's at a sextile to the North Node in Gemini. You could want to say things to people, and it could be about miscommunication with people, misunderstandings, taking things personally. The moon can be taking things personally because the moon is emotional, receptive energy. It's, feeling highly sensitive about what's being said to you, or feeling highly sensitive about criticism. Saturn in Capricorn can be about criticism out of fear. There can be a lot of fear with that. Other people don't understand you, so they could have a fear like, why is she doing that, or why is he doing that? Questioning you, and that could be very frustrating. You're like, don't question me, I know what I'm doing. The energy here in the collective with Sun, Venus, Jupiter, Mercury retrograde could be sort of a throwback energy to if you felt excluded from a group, because the group is Aquarius and Chiron here is connecting in with that. So it's sort of like the old wounds of the past, and that could also be family. But the way you would solve this would be to show people, I am disciplined, I am professional, I am compassionate, and I am not whatever. If there's like a judgment being placed on you, you can change that by showing how great you really are. The energy here of the Vedic for Pacific Asia Pacific, is the Sun in Aquarius, Moon in Aries, 0 degrees. Mars also in Aries though, so you have the Moon and Mars, which could be emotional, very ambitious as well. It can be angry, it can be lashing out at people, and Mercury in Capricorn here aligned with Jupiter can be the energy of retrograde Mercury, so misunderstandings, and Jupiter, expansion, good luck and good fortune, in Capricorn, the house of discipline. So like I said, with Mercury retrograde, it could be a throwback. Jupiter and Capricorn, people, you could feel judged by people. Venus here would be show compassion to other people and show your good side. Show your best side to other people. Rahu is in Taurus. North Node is in Gemini. In tropical here, it's in Taurus. Rahu would be about material, wealth, physical appearance, clothes, anything that is sort of like tangible. It could also be pets, being very obsessed with health or your pets or your car, anything that's tangible. Being obsessed with that. K2 in Scorpio, South Node, is the energy of water, emotions that are buried beneath the surface. So to me, that could be wanting, you've already, mastered the art of uncovering secrets. So it could be like somebody looks really good, their appearance, or they have they drive a really nice car, but there's an energy here of wanting to dig deep below the surface to find out who they really are and sort of expose that. Rahu and Taurus could be jealous, like you want what they have. That wouldn't be all Aries. That would just be people in general. Rahu and Ketu. That would be all people, sort of very obsessed with appearances. And yet, there could be something here about a lack of finding out who somebody really is, needing to dig deeper below the surface. So Mars in Aries, Moon in Aries, very emotional, very assertive, can be impulsive. All right, so let's see what we have. What are the cards saying for Aries? What are the cards saying for Aries? Messages for Aries. And when Mars is in Aries, Mars is the sharp point of a sword, and so that could be anything to do with surgery. I was also thinking it can be contracts, like signing, where you're signing something, signing a contract. So for Asia Pacific people, you would want to think, go very slowly with that. Don't just impulsively sign a contract for a car that you can't afford, because maybe a year from now you'll be like, gosh, I don't want to spend $500 a month on a car. Because the impulsiveness of Aries with the execution of writing the letter with the North Node in Rahu could be you're getting yourself into something you may not want to get yourself into. So the K2 energy of look below the surface would be, do I really want a car lease for this for so long? It could also be something else, like plastic surgery, I was thinking, with this Mars and Aries, where you can't go back. Like, I don't know what, something. And if you can't go back, like if it's anything where you're augmenting yourself permanently, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Anything. Any surgery where it's permanent. I was even thinking like fake nails, but it's like once they're on there, it's really hard to get them off. And they're not real, but they do look very pretty. I like them. They look so nice, but if you want them off, it's a big process to get them off. So, but anyway, that's kind of the energy. Mars in Aries is very impulsive. With Mercury retrograding Capricorn ruled by Saturn, it's about fear. So people speaking their deepest, darkest fears with K2 in Scorpio, deepest, darkest fears. So just focus on the optimism and positivity, what's good for you. Put your best foot forward. Don't fly off the handle. And think twice before, even with the tropical East Coast and Western Europe people, go slow with Mars in Taurus. Go slow with impulse buying. Okay, so what do we have here for all Aries, angels and spirit guides? Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. The Sun card. Happiness, joy, great success, positivity. It's the most positive card in the major arcana. So what do we have here in the crossing? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could be money, wealth, and abundance. Could be anything to do with something tangible and real. Could be a person you're dealing with. So we have here a Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads. There's something here about needing to make a choice to go one way or the other, right or left, but not continue the way you're going. So it could be that something here is coming to light that you were unaware of. We have a King of Cups here in the past, water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or any person who is showing very strong emotions, highly emotional, creative person with a lot of water in their chart. So they're very in touch with their emotions, and their emotions might be driving how they're acting. We have the Page of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, youthful person, younger person. Could be the energy of being impulsive, creative, younger energy. Page of Air. Getting some challenging information from someone, or the way that they tell you is kind of a challenge. So your energy is coming up as Four of Wands. Very stable. It's energy of the Emperor. Very stable, secure, but you're at a crossroads. Over a person. Page of Air comes into the future. So message is delivered to you in a way that's blunt, or not. It could be somebody who wants to argue or fight. It could be a Scorpio, because we have the Death card here. There could be a Scorpio around you. We have the Temperance. So there could be someone here who is just testing your patience, like the way that they communicate is very immature. Page of Swords is an immature energy. The way they talk. So you're very grounded and stable. There's a death energy around you, so that means there's something changing. What's the outcome here? The Three of Cups. Reunions, some kind of energy of three people communicating about emotions. The energy of Cancer. So you could be talking to other people today about something that is changing. The people that you're talking with could be immature. The way that they're talking to you it lacks maturity. So bratty even. What is Page of Swords? Knight of Wands. It comes in with a lot of fire and energy and passion in motion. We have Queen of Wands here, Aries energy, somebody standing tall, strong. What is the Page of Wands here? Why is this here? It could be a message you're receiving from a fire sign. What do we have for Page of Wands? Okay, Three of Swords. So we have some information that could be kind of hard to hear. Something where something feels unfair. Like it feels like it's not fair. So something may come to light about a situation. It may feel kind of unfair. You're very stable though, but it puts you at a crossroads. Like, do I go right? Do I go left? What do I do? I feel like here could be somebody rushes in. There's immature information. You find out it in an immature way, whatever that would be, like texting. Somebody sends you a text. Queen of Wands, I feel like you're coming in very strong, like you can handle this. What is the Death here? Wow, okay. 5 of Wands in the reverse. So there's an ending of a conflict. That's good. What is the Three of Cups? What is the Three of Cups? The Moon. Something hidden or uncertain. Mao is totally fine. He's just at the door because he wants to come in. He's like perfectly fine. And the Justice, the hidden, something about uncertainty. There's something here about justice, fairness, balance, equality coming into a situation. So if you're in a situation where you find out some information about a change, however, something about it feels unfair, hurtful, unfair, uncertain, Justice comes in here to balance the scales. So what is Justice here for Aries? What is Justice? Here we go. 5 of Cups. So it's kind of like some sad news. What is 5 of Wands in the reverse? What is 5 of Wands in the reverse with the Death? What is the Death about? 7 of Coin. Feeling like your basket is empty and yet you invested a lot into a situation. So something here competitive is about to be over. We have 7 of Pentacles here. It's about waiting for something. Okay, you come up 4 of Wands. You achieve a goal. Wow, so we have a Tower with that. What is the Justice here? Wow. Justice for Page of Wands, younger fire sign energy, and the Fool, breaking free, liberated, with the Knight of Cups. So some good news. So I feel like here's the Death and the Ace of Air, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you could be finding out about a major change in a situation. There could be more money involved if you're getting like a new job or something. Let's see. What is the Death card here? What is the Death card here? Page of Cups, water energy. But it's a messenger delivering you news. Confusing. I just still feel like there's some information you get that is kind of sad, but it's very bittersweet because you come up Queen of Wands and 4 of Wands. What is the 4 of Wands? 4 of Wands. What is 4 of Wands? Empress. Energy of mother, fertility, motherhood, very abundant. But then we have here 3 of Swords, Swords, cutting off communication or not talking to someone. What is 2 of Wands about then? Why is there a crossroads energy here? Emperor. Emperor and Empress. Could be parents. Could be grandparents. Something's changing. And there's a King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody feels left out in the cold. There's the energy of coming back around. Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. Fear. Somebody coming back to talk to you. Ten of Wands. Somebody's heavily burdened. Okay, so what is the 3 of Swords about? Why do we have 3 of Swords right here? It's that 7 of Pentacles energy. Heartbreak, pain, feeling like your basket is not empty, is waiting. You're waiting for either a response. 5 of Air. There's somebody here that has like a short-term victory out of an unexpected event. So there's a person here that's acting very arrogant. It's like a short-term win for them. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like throughout all this, you're just the stable one. You're doing very well for yourself. Out of all of this, though, there's a bittersweet ending where there's happiness, the justice is served, and then there's the Fool with the Knight of Cups. So you're relieved of any burdens. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So like I said, you could be getting some information, some news from someone, some new information. Adjacent possibilities. Could be a job offer. Woman holding a heart. So there is compassion in some way. And there's something here about a contract, justice, fairness, balance, equality, contracts, court cases. 7th chakra, listening to your angels and your guides, and patience. What else do we have here? Wow, door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, I'm going to leave it here for you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please check out my website, starseed1111.com. I do have a sale on many of the jewelry items that I've made. Thank you and take care.